Hi guys, today I will talk about a very crazy paranormal experience. When I was 14 years old, I was at home enjoying a weekend. I really liked listening to music and being on social networks as Facebook. In the afternoon, I got a message from a friend. His name is Lionel. He told me that he was inviting me to go out on Sunday with his friends. I replied that I did want to go with him, and we agreed to meet at 2 p.m. in some sport fields that are in Las Americas. I had already known Lionel for 2 years. He was 2 years older than me. He was slim and tall. I knew his friends playing soccer. Some had nicknames, for example, Balu. He was the oldest of the boys. He was robust and very tall. Fernando was thin and tall. He was considered the leader of the group. When Tuna arrived, I was anxious to know what we would do during the day. So when I got to the meeting, we took the bus to get a Plaza Constituyentes. While we were sitting in the bus, Fernando mentioned that afterwards we would go to the house of La Mijangos. I couldn't imagine what a woman's house was like. In Plaza Constituyentes, we started playing on the escalator, and we also went to eat pizza. Then it was time to leave the place. I remember we were walking for more than 40 minutes until we reached a street called Hacienda Mejil. On the corner of the street, there was a small restaurant and there were many people eating. People could see through the glass. Now we had to wait for the sun to go down, but no sunlight because we wouldn't see anything. The worst of the situation was that the house was fenced. People stared at us as if we were suspicious of something because there were six of us. It was approximately 5 p.m. when we decided to enter. Fernando jumped in first. He waited for everyone inside to help us jump. Each one got in. The last on enter was Balu. I remember that I felt more nervous about going into a house because the neighbor said she would call the police and also the people who were eating in the restaurant saw us. When we were in the yard, you could see that the house had been abandoned for a long time. The windows on the first floor were broken and the entrance had a door. There was also a lot of trash like trees. We went through the entire first floor of the house and we noticed that it had a backyard, but it wasn't accessible because the branches and trees had grown a lot. The most surprising thing is that behind all the branches there was a black door that remained intact but was closed. The stairs that led to the second floor were made of wood, but they were broken. The good thing is that we were able to go up. On the walls there were red stains that appeared to be blood. When we were on the second floor, we found many girls' toys, like small plates, cups, and dolls. There was no furniture. The only thing that remained was a blue tube that belonged to the bathroom. The stronger thing is that all the rooms feel cold, but the bathroom was the warmest. If you go into the bathtub, it will still feel plus the heat. We couldn't explain why that happened. Even on the walls there were a lot of war symbols, inverted star, and think of witchcraft. Possibly they used to buy off the house to do bad things. We spent an hour inside. When we left, we leaned against a black door that seemed to be the one in the front of the house. When we left, everyone mentioned that the atmosphere felt strange. Fortunately, the police were never arrived. We walked to the bus stop and each of us went home. I have never told anyone about this, less of all my mom, because she does believe in ghosts, but I don't. And that was my little experience.